In a village community just south of the Missouri state line along Highway 71 in Bella Vista, Arkansas, you will find a special place. The Artist Retreat Center offers neighbors, whether appreciators of creativity or creative themselves, comfort in knowing they have a place to unite in common spirit. As Houston Hughes contemplates his performance in one room, visitors in another are greeted with Southern hospitality and refreshments in this warm and inviting environment. Joan Barrett Roberts takes pride in welcoming visitors to this performance, one of many scheduled events this year.
We all have stories. We all have stories. We need to open up and share those stories with people around us. He's an excellent performer, performing artist, poet, writer, musician. He writes songs. He has spoken at Crystal Bridges. I think we're just blessed to have you, Houston, and welcome.
Houston begins with an understanding.
Second, a lot of my pieces take strong stances. Some of those will probably offend you. In fact, I hope each of you is offended at least once tonight. If something I say upsets you, awesome. Let's talk about it. Or how about you go talk with other people about that and discuss the idea. My point is not to offend you for the sake of being offensive. It's sometimes I offend you so you'll talk about things in a new way, hopefully.
Starting with the very first poem he memorized, the passionately descriptive tone is set.
There's something inside of you that is inherently beautiful. Radiant in such a subtle way, most people will miss it. For the same reason young children can't appreciate their histories, because their memories aren't scarred like their elbows and knees, and they don't understand the pain that comes with remembering, because there is no progress without structure. And you are far too beautiful to take any sledgehammer to, so tell me, city girl, all sidewalks and steel beams, have the tourists spray painted their names into your back alleys as they have mine? Do you sometimes find displaced memories sleeping on your park benches, huddled under newspapers bearing headlines you'd rather forget? Is the grass overgrown in the lawns of your soul's cobblestone churches, and have you marked off some parts of yourself with caution tape because some things are better left forgotten? I know I have. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm just building new cities on top of old ones, creating a cavernous layer cake that's just waiting to collapse in on itself. But I think you understand. I think you are as holy as I am. I think you are punctured lungs, leaking oxygen love, but you can't call it that when you're breathless, when your words have been stolen and the culprits have left your walls riddled with bullet holes, questioning why you let anyone know how much you were worth in the first place, and how such trembling hands managed to crack the codes to your safe spaces. But I'd like to think that I still light up the same way.
A little social commentary for good measure.
Like golf, like the inevitable destruction of the middle class by a combination of stagnant wages and labor automation, like yacht clubs. Rich People Church believes in the prosperity gospel, believes that God will direct money toward people who should have it, believes that your poverty is a test or a punishment. Just don't ask them how to tell the difference. But Rich People Church needs to ask you to make a few small changes, like, blessed are the financially insoluble in spirit. Like, give unto Caesar what is unable to be hidden in offshore accounts. Like, the love of money by people who haven't worked hard enough is the root of all evil. Rich People Church can afford to genetically engineer the special breed of miniature camel that can fit through the eye of the needle. Rich People Church makes religion a fashion competition where they always get to determine what's in. Makes you think about how both them and dollar bills come in denominations. Rich People Church just built the largest crosses in all of Christendom. At least until the Rich People Church in Bentonville finishes theirs next week. Rich People Church...
After the performance, Houston and I sat down and talked at a local restaurant.